A beautiful rose. Hello viewers, this is Evelyn of Libabuhay, welcoming you again. This rose is so beautiful, right? Are you one of those who love roses? And it's not so easy sometimes to just propagate them by cuttings. And if you're someone who gets started trying to propagate them by cuttings and doesn't have 100% result, then there is no problem, because you can actually propagate them by air layering like this. And as you see, the roots are developing nicely. So if you look at this part, you can really see how the roots had developed. So this is very easy to do. Hang on and we will dive into air layering of your favorite rose. So here we are. I will be showing you how to air layer a rose. This thing, cicator, we call it, I had already disinfected it. You can wash it with detergent soap, or you can just even use anything that can disinfect, so it is free from bacteria. First you have to look at the node. This is a leaf here that is growing. So what you do is just you take it out, the leaf, and under that node you will make a slice to do your air layering. By the way, I have a lot of air layering videos. If you just go to my playlist gardening, and you will see a lot of my air layering. So first I have to take out all the thorns, because of course when you do it, you don't want to hurt yourself. These thorns can really be so painful when you get it in your fingers. And after that, what I will do is I will make a slice just below the node, like 2-3 millimeters below the node, and I will make the slice where I do my air layer. So I just have to be very careful here, like that, and just below the node. I have a lot of air layering videos where it is really very good, because all the air layers you do, it's almost just like the same. The process is totally the same. So now I will change and use a knife and make the slice, because what we are going to do actually is to take out the bark. Why? Because we have to expose the woody part of the plant. Air layering can actually be applied in any plant, any tree, even vegetables, flowering plants. And if you will ask what kind of things you want that can be air layered, sometimes when you Google, you can find. Sometimes if there is a certain tree that you need to know, it is. So as you see now, here we are taking the bark. I hope you will actually see. So here I'm taking the bark. If you cannot see it very clear in this air layering process, then try to watch my other air layering videos. I will make some links below on my description, some videos that I did, and I air layer other plants, because if this kind of video doesn't show a lot or very clear. So now you have it here. So if you were able to take out the bark already, the next thing you will do is to scrape it. You have to scrape. Why? Because you have to take the cambium layer. If you don't take the cambium layer, the thing that will happen is that the two barks here will connect to each other again. So what you do is you have to expose the woody part of the stem. So the best thing, actually, you can actually really see the cambium layer by your two eyes. So what you can do is you feel it. When you feel it, it's not slippery anymore, because the cambium layer actually is kind of slippery. I have to look. So this one is the one, this one actually is the one that I showed you that it's already done and it has already roots on it. And so I will do this one to show you how I did this. And I think it's quite okay now. So when you have already taken the cambium layer, all you do now is put a rooting hormone. Rooting hormone actually is, it's a kind of powder, like there's also liquid, which helps your air layering a little bit faster. But actually a lot of people actually are doing air layering without a hormone. A lot of people in the Philippines, where I came from, they're doing this thing without using any hormones, any rooting hormone, and it actually works. So I have here my plastic. This time I do it differently. So now I have my moss here, and then it's only to put it there. So be sure that you cover it, especially this one on the top, because the roots actually will grow. Just this cut under the node, just this cut under the node, this one. So just under the node, the roots will develop there. So be sure that you cover that part like that. And then tie it. You can actually use anything to tie it. This one is actually plastic strips, and it actually works. And for those who doesn't know, the reason why I use transparent plastic, it's because when you check it, it's easy for you to check it, and you will see how the roots develop. So do like that. I can tell you that it's quite challenging when you air layer a rose. It's because you really have to deal with all those thorns. So now you have it. So here you go. And I know a lot of people will ask, how long does it take? Air layering a rose, just like I did to this. If you look at this one that is already done, I will show you that it's developing roots there, and everywhere it's just, you know, growing roots. It took actually 3 to 4 weeks. So 3 to 4 weeks, and you get already those roots develop. And after that, you just cut on this side and plant it. So I hope I was able to share something that can really help people to clone, reproduce their favorite rose. Again, this is Evelyn of Libabuhay. Thank you for watching.